All right, guys, we are back. The stream is live, so let's take a moment, hop on Twitter, tell the world we're back up and running. Had some tech issues. Will, our super producer, and Coley Roll been sorting that out with the tech team. Ben, what are we doing next? Talk us through it.
Oh, I was you caught me off guard there. I thought we were going to talk about the bracket, and then you were pointing at the game, and
Yeah.
well, we're going to talk about the bracket. That's what we want to do because there may have been a little bit of an upset call, as you can see on your screen, doing pretty well. They're going to go toe-to-toe with Vexx Revenge. We scroll further down, the 5K with TJ. They were playing pretty well. They go up against SB. That game I think is currently going on. Wild took down Vanquish. They advance into the next round, as I think. Well, I don't want to say as we expected, because I really did expect a little bit more from Enable. Xfinity versus Curse, and Curse actually came out on top of that game. So Xfinity not really on top form. And Optic versus Erupt Sosa. This is a game which we were told potentially Optic may have actually lost. We're not 100% sure. Oh, yeah, in fact, I lie. Erupt, yeah, they won. Erupt won. They took down Optic Gaming. Shock. Big shock.
Erupt, man, this is no surprise to me. These are the guys that made it all the way to the final last week, and they're crushing again. You know?
Very true.
So looking at Optic real quick, who did actually Optic lose to?
Erupt.
Erupt. All right, just making sure there. So Erupt is Zuma, Perplexed, Vexed, and they're going up and Legal. Excuse me. Then Huddle is playing with Slacked, and they're picked up by Pluto and Saint here on this Vexx squad. So that'll be the next match we have in store for us. Let's keep scrolling through the bracket, though. Here we're still waiting on FaZe and Rise. I hope that one's going all the way to the very end. And at the very bottom, it looks like Killa, Miracles, Neslo, and who am I blanking on?
Fizzer
are still kicking.
Yeah, I expect to see them advance pretty hardcore through the bracket. They shouldn't really have that many problems.
I think they're going to run into this team in the winter semi, or in the tournament semifinal. Whoever wins, Vexx or Erupt, will run into Killa and the boys. That's my call. And SB just got knocked out, says the producer. Let's pull up the bracket again and see who they were eliminated by. This is a shocker here.
Curveball.
SB winning the U.S. champs. Let's scroll back on up.
Whereabouts SB in the bracket? They were right at the very top, I believe. Who did they lose to?
Control F. There it is. There it is.
S5K with TJ and what was it?
So this is I believe Trojan, TJ Haley, Noxide, Bloods, and Accuracy.
Wow.
Can we click on that SB? It's not updated yet. You're good. You're good. All right, so that is going to do it for SB's run today. Apathy, Sensor, Dito, and Saints are out. Optic Gaming is out. Complexity, FaZe, Rise Nation, one of those two teams will be out, as those guys are still duking it out early on in the bracket. But now we got Erupt, and I am not in broadcaster mode. That would have stunk. Ben, you getting in this game? You need an invite?
Yeah, please.
You need one of these?
I need one of those.
I'm going to give you one of these if you want it.
Thanks, Chris.
And in the break time, I hope you guys had a chance to make a sandwich, eat some good food.
Fammy.
Benson and I went and grabbed a Monster and a Red Bull. We drink all the energy drinks here at MLG.
All of them.
All of them.
We don't discriminate.
And we will hopefully get back up to the ridiculous level of energy that we had to start this day.
Oh, I don't think the stream can handle the energy.
I don't think anyone could handle that energy again.
By the way, I'm in the game, so you can stop manually doing that.
No, I'm sending you anyway. So why did I need to send it if you already had it?
Because as you started
disappointed in you.
No, as you started
disappointed in you.
As you started doing it, someone else invited me. I'm sorry, that's just the way
You're
it
a
is.
fibber?
I'm telling you the truth, actually.
All right, so what I'm excited about here is this is Saint and Pluto's new team. They were teaming with Mutation back at the U.S. Championships, didn't qualify there. There was some frustration, some contention on that squad, I know, leading up to the U.S. Championships. And now that they're no longer in the COD Champs running, able to go back after players who are not 18 and over, and they went for Slacked and Huddle, two guys who have been around, had very successful Black Ops 2 careers. And I'm excited to see what this new team is made of, man.
Yeah, that's going to be the interesting thing for me, all these new teams trying to win that 11th and 12th league spot. That's what it's all going to be about. Obviously, the play-in tournament which is going to be happening pretty soon. You know, everyone needs to start getting ready. And even if it isn't for this play-in tournament, obviously the actual play-in tournament at Anaheim,
right?
Got to make sure you have your team there, because if you can finish in the top 4, voila.
Boom. Well, the stream is about to see the next match any moment. We're just waiting on Erupt to kick it off. Again, let's go ahead and show you guys the match lobby. Here are the gamer tags. You have Vexx Pluto playing with Saint, Huddle, and Slacked. And then we have Zuma, Vexed, Perplexed, and Legal. Prediction in the series, Ben?
Ooh, that's tough.
2-0?
That's tough.
2-1.
I'm expecting Huddle and Co. to come out strong, but I want to say 2-0. I do want to say 2-0.
I think if Erupt wins game 1, they take it a 2-0 sweep.
Really?
They're Game Battles kids, man. They're S&D All-Stars.
Okay.
They made it to the finals, fell short there. I believe they lost their 3-1 in the finals last week
Youth.
to Curse. And that was with John and Spacely playing on that lineup. So we'll see what happens this week. Game is getting started any moment. I'm gonna tweet at Pluto right now and be like, yo, start this ish.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Let's do this.
Yeah, we probably should have thought about doing that a little bit earlier on. But yeah. No. I'm curious as to, you know, a couple of teams. Well, we haven't actually had any teams that we've had on stream actually choose to switch out to the Xbox One, which surprises me.
It's very nice.
I prefer it.
I prefer not having to switch.
Oh, well, yeah, there is always that. But I
love your
prefer,
Xbox One.
I just really do. I just enjoy playing on it. I just think it's fun, and I mean, I don't know. It just suits me better, I think.
Yeah. Are you just bad on the 360
Terrible.
controller?
Terrible.
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 Hey, send us your tweets. I want to read some right here. My good buddy Andrew Daniels, who used to work here at MLG, just got acquired by DirecTV, and he's in production now. So a guy who used to do some sponsor work here.
That's
now in
pretty cool.
production. Cool to see people going into that field. And Saint says he's just waiting on Slacked, who's in the restroom.
Oh,
no.
all right. Well, we'll be back in 10 minutes.
Yeah. Sorry.
You good?
No. Can you bring back your Benson giggles?
No.
Bring back the giggles.
You have to make me giggle though. It's.
I don't know how.
Well.
Without tickling you, and I'm not touching you. That's not happening. What did you guys have for lunch? That is the question right now. Send it to Benson EU. He loves hearing about your food.
Absolutely.
And what you guys had. Can we go back to the bracket? I want to see
it makes me
the
happy.
road Cole will take through the rest of this tournament. I think they are the favored team to win. They haven't won a 2K in a while, or a 5K. So let's go all the way to the top to start this one off. So I'm going to write these down, Ben. You read them out to me, all right?
You want me to read the potential opposition?
Read the teams that are remaining.
First one, Vexx.
Cole, Vexx Revenge.
Yep.
Right?
And then 5K with TJ.
5K TJ.
Yeah. Wild.
Wild. All right.
Curse Youth.
Wait, but Wild is going to play Curse Youth. Who are you missing?
I'm not missing anyone.
You've said
That's
5
because
teams.
some
Complexity,
that's because
Vexx
some
Revenge.
teams are around ahead, Chris.
Well, give me the bracket, Ben.
I
How does
am
it
giving you the
match up?
bracket.
Okay.
Some teams have already played the. God damn it, Chris! You're confusing everybody at home. Why have you got to be like this?
All right. So.
All right, so we scroll down. We got.
So Curse Youth did
Erupt.
go ahead and beat Xfinity.
Yeah, they
Xfinity's
did.
out.
Yeah, Xfinity are out as well. So we have Erupt.
Erupt. Yep, that's the current match versus Vexx.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We have Phase and Rise.
Phase and Rise. Wait, that's a previous round though, right? So
Yeah,
Phase
but, I mean,
or
they
Rise.
They haven't played.
You're really not good at setting this up.
I really hate you right now.
Yeah.
And then 5K series.
And then 5K series. So that 5K series is the match I want, Will. That'll be the winner of Phase and Rise, correct?
Yes. But in that case, you need to scroll back up the bracket because I may have told you another one in a weird kind of
You
way.
messed this up. All right,
I
scroll
kinda
up
did.
a little bit for me, will you?
I kind of did. I wasn't expecting you to be like this.
To try and set up a mock bracket so that we could discuss this. Why would you want to do that? That would
I
make
know, that's just
way
crazy.
too much sense.
Crazy. So it's Phase and Rise next to each other. Keep going up, Will.
Erupt
Keep on
and
going.
Vexx. All right. Erupt and Vexx is the next
Keep
matchup.
on going. Just keep on, fly through it.
Now
Fly.
we got wild. Oh, all right,
No,
who's
no.
missing there? So this is
No, fly.
Oh, yeah.
Keep going.
Yep,
Keep going.
keep
Go
Oh
on.
yeah,
Go
yeah.
on.
Curse young
Keep
adult.
go on. Go on.
And
Keep
wild. Yep,
God
yep.
damn it. Keep going. All right. Vexx and Cole. Top one.
So that's Vexx or Cole.
Vexx or Cole.
All right, so that means Cole is probably going to play either Wild or Curse Youth unless they lose to 5K TJ or Vexx Revenge. And we're probably going to see the winner of this play the winner of Phase Rise or Kill Pickup Squad. Kill Miracles, Neslo, and Fizzer.
It wouldn't surprise me if it was a Cole, Killer Miracles, Fizzer, Neslo final.
All right, guys, we are going into the next game. Let's get it going. We got Legal on your screen. I want to learn about this Erupt squad. How the hell did they get in the finals last week? How did they beat Optic Gaming? Let's find out. The boys have had success in back-to-back weeks, climbing up in that pro points. And we're getting it started with Legal. He's got an MTAR. Zuma's going to be running the AR for this squad as Vexx and Perplex. Actually, Perplex is pulling out of Remington here as well.
This will be an interesting start. You're going to have Legal on your screen to kick things off. And let's have a look. Anything out of the ordinary or standing out? Doesn't look like it. Very standard push coming out from both teams. And it's going to be Saint and also Huddle who are going to be fighting for the B control from the opposite team. Meanwhile, Legal happy to just take his time. Looks like he's going to head up top. And there's going to be no one there and still no one really going towards that B flag.
Huddle's that sneaky player behind enemy lines. Look for him to take out Legal at any moment here on B. And Legal dodging all kinds of bullets as Vexx and Zuma pick up kills. Pluto answers back, so it's going to be 2 down against 3 up. And we got Legal securing A. This is a great start here for Erupt.
Yeah, really smart. He actually just wanted to neutralize it, then realized there was no one around, so tried to go for the actual whole flag. And the reason that was is because the opposition jumped on C, so some big defensive kills coming in from Zuma. He shut down Saint, and we're in a weird position where basically all that's happened is they've lost the flags, they gain the flags, then they flip the flags.
Yep, and that has led to a 3-point advantage for Erupt. Haven't been able to jump on B yet, but look at Perplex heating up here with the Remington. Picked up the headshot, wasn't able to finish the player top Motel, and now he's got to know they've called him out. Only a matter of time before he's eliminated. Zuma also going down, so no ARs in the middle of the map. Vexx has got to keep them off B here.
And I'm looking at Pluto right now, 5-1. Have 6-1, actually 7-1. He is
see
just
Pluto
on a rampage at this point, picking up kills absolutely everywhere he's going. And finally, someone has actually hopped on to that B flag, and it is going to be the team of Vexx, but they actually got taken out
real
just as they were about to cap it. And that was real unfortunate, but Pluto is just, well,
he's a
destroying.
monster.
He's just destroying.
Now, this is a guy I haven't had the pleasure of casting at all yet.
Oh,
and
really?
I know he's been around Call of Duty forever, so this is actually a treat for me, getting a chance to see his gameplay for the first time. And he is ripping it up, 10-1. He's got to have Scavenger. Oh, finally, you can see he's out of ammo. This is probably his last clip or two. And he's really just patrolling top pawn here. What's the game plan here if you're Pluto?
Slay, get a couple of kills, try and get as many kills as you possibly can, make it easier for your team, because all he was doing there was just preventing anyone from getting any pressure on that B flag, as finally now Vexx go into the lead in this domination game. However, watch out, Erupt have dived onto that B flag. There's going to be 3 players all around there. They should be able to walk away with it,
Pluto's
but
got to
no.
get this kill.
This is going to be huge coming in from him if he can pick it up, but I don't think he's going to be able to do so. He gets taken down, Slack last man up, and that flag is going to go back to Erupt.
Big plays from Erupt. Looks like that's Vexx in the middle working with Legal. And after securing B, they're just content to stay out in the middle of the map, trying to use the surroundings for cover. No need to get on that A flag at this point in the game.
No.
But they're doing it anyway, actually.
Yeah.
They went for the 3 cap.
They
How
wanted
did
to
this
just-
happen, Ben?
They just put a lot of pressure on the enemy spawn points, and now they have that trip cap and they're going to reap the benefits of that for as long as they possibly can. And right now, there is absolutely nothing this Vexx team can do about it. They are completely pinned.
Wow.
Really nicely done.
Great teamwork there from Vexx, or excuse me, Erupt. And I believe it was either Zuma or Legal who extended all the way over and was inside their spawn. It's probably Perplexed, actually, now that I see that he has 2 captures. Zuma doing more damage, just trying to hold down this right Humvee. He knows they're going to be pushing for this B. He's got to shut it down. Another big kill. Pressure coming from Strip, and he will finally go down. Let's see what Perplex has been up to.
Yeah, we haven't really seen much of him, but he's top of his team. His leaderboard, 7 and 9. Those 2 caps, as you said, was probably came from when he overextended all the way around the outside. A flag is neutral again. And who is that player? It's Vexx, just being a pain in Vexx's side right now. He is really just causing them all sorts of problems on that home flag. He's done it a couple of times, and the big thing is when he does it, he tends to pick up a couple of kills as well. Sadly, didn't pick up either of those, but still a 69-41 point lead with 40 seconds left.
You got Pluto spotting 2 players in gas. He also took back B. Meanwhile, Zuma rotating back will secure C, and there is a fight going down at B right now. Slacked going to win that battle, and he's going to have control for the moment. Can he stay alive through the grenades? Yes, he can, just like that. It's going to be Vexx getting some late points, but 20 seconds left so far. Erupt giving themselves a healthy lead in our first 5 minutes.
Good stuff from them, and you got to say it all came from that trip cap. That was that whole lead just from that 30 seconds or so where they had that trip cap. You know, they had an early lead, then they lost it a little bit. Vexx started to pull away, and all of a sudden out of nowhere, they have a nice cushion.
Zuma's going to finish at 13 and 8 after starting 10 and 1. Pluto really slowed down, but will finish on top of the leaderboard in the kills column at 15 and 9. But a very great start, actually, for Pluto. They just weren't able to capitalize on it.
That was the shame. They really should have tried to capitalize on that a little bit more. I mean, when you have a player going that big, you really need to be taking advantage of it in terms of the domination score.
Tell me you got that scoreboard.
I completely didn't.
Will, you're going to need to look that up. I believe it's 71 to like 49. Tweet me if you guys saw it. Will will look it up. I have a feeling Erupt's not going to lose the second side, but we have a 1-minute commercial break on the other side of it. The game will be loaded up, and we'll go right into the action. Side 2 of domination will start after this break.